What is happening, fishers? Dina from the Trade School Fishing here tonight, live from Bull Moria Fishing Tackle in Vincent, and there comes Andrew's hand. Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? Did we get stuck into some fish? Let us know how it's going. Just a big thank you once again to everyone that did enter the Bull Moria Cobtober Classic, a fantastic event. And don't worry, 2026 is around the corner. We'll be back next year. I had one of the guys say today, wish the Cob competition was be made longer. I said, I'm sure we can write a letter and ask October to be made into a 60-day month.
Yes, exactly.
So we'll try that out. Let's see if we can get away with that, guys.
So one thing that I'm noticing here is that we've got very fuzzy pictures. So just let me know, guys, if everyone else is the same as us.
Yeah, we are
because then it's the Wi-Fi here, in which case I will switch off Wi-Fi and turn on mobile data. Let me see. Yeah, we are very fuzzy. Yeah, we are very fuzzy, guys. Let me fix it.
We'll be back in a sec. We might disappear, Bruce, eh?
No, I don't think
Should be
so.
all right. St. Lucia, was that from last week? What is the last bid? Anyway, guys, Andrew's busy taking care of technical difficulties there. So hit us with those questions. Don't know how many people, only 11 people joining us so far. I'm sure some will join quite shortly. Hit us up, let us know, give us some questions. You got us for the next little while, yeah? There we go, it's clear as daylight.
It's clear as daylight.
Yo, man, I'm in 4K now, but look at that. I just thought I didn't have my glasses on for a second.
Okay, so are we good with everyone else?
Send us a thumbs up or something.
Yeah, send us a thumbs up or
just hit the like button, which will help as well.
Yeah, because we were very fuzzy there for a while. So if we're still fuzzy with everyone else, okay, clear by you. That's Fishing Port Elizabeth. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's all we really needed to know. So, guys, before we get started, essentially tonight you're supposed to have the Daiwa Saltist 40 reel on auction. Unfortunately, we will not be having that tonight. We're going to have to postpone that for another week. Reason being is that the stock has only just left Durban today. So we don't have anything to show you. We don't have anything to put on the table.
It takes all the excitement out of it.
Yeah, like it's always nice to like open up a reel and show you guys and feel it and, you know, yeah, just get to play around with the reel. But unfortunately, yeah, we haven't been able to do that this time. So, yeah, just forgive us on this one, guys. But next week we will be back with that. Starting bids for that one will be 4,000 Rand. I think the reel retails for 7,000.
Yeah, 6,999, I think.
Yeah,
beautiful reel.
6,999, very nice.
Always my favorite multiplier reels growing up.
Yeah, so yeah, just keep an eye out for next week. If you guys are interested in multiplier setups, if any of you are still fishing with the good old multipliers, good old faithfuls, and the nice thing is that whoever does bid or win or whatever, they can always pair it up with a nice Euphoria, like 4 to 6 ounce or a 6 to 8 ounce.
Some good rods, unless they've got some nice rods at home.
Yeah, yep. Some of the old school.
Well, the guys offshore can still use it for chasing some small tuna and things like that as well.
Exactly. So yeah, how was everyone's weekend? You know, how was your weekend?
It was good. We had you were there too. Very early, a bit too early. Andrew and I arrived about 45 minutes before we should have, but anyway, it was fantastic. So the Border Rock and Surf had the development day, very successful day, awesome weekend. Good to see the youngsters learn some tricks of the trade and actually catch some fish. They actually did flipping well, those youngsters. A lot of little pig nose come out, little sand sharks, little bronzies. Yeah, lots of little fish came out.
Okay, nice.
My weekend's fishing was, yeah, so.
Yeah, guys, I must be honest, like the whole thing with the development day, as you guys know from, if you watched the prize giving for Cobtober last week, obviously we had to do that big changeover from birthday specials at Bull Moria to Black November. So I was up super late. I was having some internet issues at one point, and then we did the changeover at midnight, and I probably got to bed at like 1:30. I think I was still on the phone with Dave actually at about like 1 o'clock, and Dave's like, I have to go to bed now. So yeah.
You didn't get too much sleep.
I didn't get too much sleep, and then woke up at 5 to get to this development day thing, and like I get there, I'm the only car waiting in the parking lot, and I'm saying to myself, but why am I even here this early?
I don't know why you were there that early.
No, well, you told me to get there that early.
Must be early.
So
We must be online on time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't very happy about that. But anyway, guys.
Could be worse.
yeah, there's not too many people tuned in tonight.
It's a beautiful night. Everyone's at the beach, I think.
Yeah, I know, it's a lovely evening out. So yeah, we've only got 20 people tuned in live, which
Yeah, it's
is
just TW22.
oh, TW22. That's okay. People will keep watching and they'll keep joining as the night always goes on. I know we normally get up to about the 80 odd mark, sometimes a little bit more. But yeah, it's always good to have everyone joining us. So let's get stuck into some comments. Fishing Port Elizabeth, clear by me. Luce Olivari, is the Horizon Championship Edition easy to learn? What's your experience? Because we both own them.
Yeah, listen, if you can cast a rod, you'll cast that rod. It's like riding a bicycle. You can jump on any bicycle and ride it. It's going to take a bit of practice to get the total performance out of that rod. You know what I mean? But it's like riding a bicycle, guys. If you can cast one rod, you can cast them all. I promise you that.
Yeah, I have to agree with Dean there. My personal experience is, okay, so Dean's got the 5 and 7. I've got the 5 and the 8.
Great.
Okay, so when it comes to the championship edition, look, you really are talking about top tier rods.
Yeah.
And little like mid-roll ad break is that Bulmoria have just dropped the price on the gold number 5 to 6,999.
Told you I saw it. Remember?
Yeah, but that was before we changed it even. So
But I knew it, then I must have dreamt it. See, I dreamt it. I knew it was coming.
So yeah, that's a super hard price.
That is fantastic.
There's really limited stock. We're looking at like 8,500 rand for the rest of the range. But that's a super hard deal. It's just on the gold number 5.
A very nice color though.
It is a very nice color. So yeah, let's get back to casting of the championships. For me, like you said, it's like riding a bicycle. You can cast it, but to get the full performance out of that rod,
it's going to take you a while.
You have to, your technique, your timing, everything has to be.
So the way it works, the higher spec of the carbon inside the rod, your 40 ton and stuff like that, it's a lot more responsive, faster. So you got less timing to get your cast on that perfect time. With a slower action rod, you got more time. It's more forgiving. But hey, don't be scared. Grab one and you'll cast the thing. I promise you, just won't cast it as to 100% of its capability for a while, but you'll get there quite quickly.
Yeah, and I must say that the one thing, especially with the number 8, it's not as forgiving as the number 7.
No, number 7 is a lot easier to throw.
Yeah, so that number 8, you've got like a fine window of
But then when you start
cast.
putting bigger baits that the number 7 can't throw anymore, that's when you need the number 8.
Exactly. So another thing, obviously, that is going on, we will get back to the comments, guys, but another thing to just take note of is that, yes, it is Black November at Bulmoria, but obviously we've also got the Assassin Platinum promo, which is running
fantastic promo
at the same time. So essentially, like I was talking about the championship number 5 in gold 6,999. You know that you get a free roll.
Even with that one.
Even with that one.
That's ridiculous then.
So you get a free roll of braid. You can choose DNA, Ultra Tough,
the new LDS, or the Razor braid.
Yeah,
so you're looking at another 600-700 rand saving if you buy the stuff off the shelf. So
exactly. So you're getting a phenomenal price for free.
Yeah.
And that's basically exclusive to like your higher end. Your higher end rods, but I mean that's a super saving. So essentially, you're getting a Horizon for 6,300, 6,400,
and then you still have the option of buying shorts at 50%.
Exactly.
Shorts at 50%. They splash hoodies or grinder braid at 50%.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, make the most of the platinum promo. It used to be what was it?
The gold ticket.
Golden
now
ticket.
It's called the platinum promo. They've taken it up another level, pushed it up. What's better than gold? Platinum, guys.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get back to some comments here. What's happening, Fisher? This is from Stinker, Justin Davies.
Hey, Justin, well done on those young little bronzes you caught there, bro. Those little cute ones.
Musa saying, how's it, Andrew and Dean?
How's it, Musa?
Stinker, fish the weekend wasn't the greatest. Hopefully this weekend will be better. Cole van der Merwe saying, how's it,
Cole? What's happening?
Zaraki Kenpachi, how's it, fishers? I prefer light rods. Which 13-foot would you recommend for Eds between the Solar, the Bluefish Special, and the Tsunashi?
Solar, the Bluefish Special, and Tsunashi. I'm going to go for, out of those ones, I'm going to say Tsunashi, out of that particular brand you put up there, for me, myself.
I was going to say Tsunashi as well.
Out of that particular handful of rods you gave me to choose from.
If you had to throw in the XT, I would go XT.
Yeah, then I'd change to XT or Razor, but under that I'd say
Yeah.
the Tanashi. I like that feel of that 13-foot Tanashi.
No, I have to agree. What size Saragossa would you pair with the number 6?
What the Horizon?
The Horizon, the Championship
Well, it
Edition.
depends what you're targeting fishing for. You can put an 18,000 on it quite comfortably. I think a 14,000 if you are fishing for edibles and things like that. Either 14 or 18 depends what your primary target are.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
going to be targeting non-eds.
Non-eds, I'd just put the 18,000 on because non-eds, if you've got a big bronzy or something, it picks up 14,000, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I'd say like non-eds, and if you like really specifically targeting maybe crackers,
Yeah,
you could get away with the 18,000.
yeah.
But if you want to like be in between,
If you're scratching with it, I'd put a 14,000 on that. That's
100%.
my honest opinion.
100%. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. But yeah, listen, check out the specials at the moment. The prices won't be repeated, and also the Saragossa prices are
fantastic at the
super hot
moment. I've seen that are
yeah,
absolutely mind-blowing.
super hot. Just one thing I did want to touch base on while we have got some people joining in is that what I've noticed, okay, so essentially Bill Moria's website is like a smart website,
Yeah,
of sorts. Okay, so if when you click on the search bar on Bill Moria's website, I don't
Yeah.
know if you noticed it, but sometimes it changes, like
yes,
from
yes,
time
yes,
to
yes,
time.
yes, yeah.
Okay, so at the moment, what we're seeing is that it picks up 4 products.
Yeah,
Okay, so when you click on the search bar, it automatically
yeah,
pops up
a
4
little drop.
products.
Yeah,
4 products. That means that those are the 4 most searched products on
oh,
the website.
is that what it's doing? It's
So
saying,
that's
yeah,
exactly
okay.
what it's doing. It's
Okay.
using an algorithm to actually
To
throw
pick it up,
out
yeah, yeah.
that, hey, listen, this is the most searched items.
That's the trend, the current trend.
These are the current trends. So at the moment, we're sitting on the Razor,
Yeah,
the Big Boss Pro.
100% will be there.
What else are we sitting on? The Pen Clash was one. The
Yeah.
Pen Clash 2.
Oh, that phenomenal price of it.
And
Still
there was something else. But anyway, that's not the main reason I wanted to speak about it. The main reason is that obviously we do have Black November specials running at the moment, and there's 600, which equates to something stupid in the thousands.
Yes, yeah, once they all divided out.
If you really have to take invariants and things into account. But one thing that I do want to encourage people to do is if they type in Saragossa, don't just settle on whatever comes up first because of the algorithm.
Yes.
Always use the search
the
more
deep search
or
on it.
see
Yeah,
more. Use the deep search, because then you'll start pulling up the Black November specials.
Saragossa, the combos, you might be getting some braid with it or offer a spool with it or something like that.
Exactly. So yeah, that's just a little bit of advice for those, because obviously this doesnn't just get watched live, guys. It gets watched
After the time as
after
well.
the time, and we get a good 1,000+ hits on an average week. So the guys that must do tune in. So just a thing from the back office side is that, hey, listen, like click on that see more kind of function.
100%, and check out all the options available.
And another thing that keeps coming up, guys, is that look, we do offer a loyalty rewards program at Bill Moria. So essentially how it works is that you get 1% of your spend back in redeemable loyalty points or discounts. So you spend 1,000 Rand, you're getting, what's that, 10 Rand?
10 Rand.
Okay, so you spending 10,000 Rand, you're getting 100 Rand.
Yeah.
Okay, so your points only last for 3 months. Look, it does encourage people to come back to the website, and you do get reminders from the website, but the loyalty points program is definitely something that has worked very well for us. And the numbers were quite scary when I looked at them last month of how much money was actually given away in loyalty points.
Yeah.
Obviously can't mention it online because then we'll be giving away sales, but
that's good stuff.
You know, a lot of people are making use of...
If you're spending some money, you are getting the best prices in the country already, and then you're coming along and saying, listen, you're getting some loyalty points. Hey, it might cover a packet of hooks. It might cover some leader for you, some braid, depends how much money you're spending. So you're getting extra.
Exactly. So yeah, look, it's it is an added bonus that myself and Dave decided to add onto the website, and I think it's been working well. So we're definitely going to keep it. We're definitely going to keep it for the future. We're going to keep it going. It was something that we wanted to test out for a little while, and then yeah, we can see that it definitely does work. But for those people that want to know how the function actually works, because I do get asked this question a lot, is how do I redeem my loyalty points? Well, essentially when you check out on your next purchase, there's a little tab that says redeem points,
and it deducts it from
and
the total.
it deducts it from the total.
Perfect.
So that's very simple, but I do get asked that question.
So you're pretty much getting a cash reduction on your purchase.
Correct.
Fantastic.
And then for that purchase, it'll roll over to the next purchase, and the next purchase. And you've got 3 months to use your points. So essentially, depending
as long as you're buying something every 3 months, you keep your points keep flowing.
You'll keep your points. Okay, so let's get stuck in here to Mysterious Man. It was great to see you at the Border Rock and Surf Development Day. Thanks for all your insights and input. Much appreciated from Border Rock and Surf community from Chris. Sorry.
Awesome, bud. Thank you.
Ahmad H. Hey guys, been looking at the Bluefish Razor. Which number 14 would you suggest? Looking at edibles only, targeting Big Cracker and Cobb. How well do they cast?
I haven't cast a Bluefish Razor yet, but if it's a Bluefish it's going to cast, Bluefish are some of the easiest rods. The Bluefish has always been an easy rod to cast. The Bluefish Special, the Bluefish Zero, the Bluefish XT, very forgiving rods to cast. Bit of a slower action on the rod. Nice and crisp, so there's definitely not going to be any casting problems with that rod. The 14-foot, does it come in a number? I'd take the heaviest one if you're targeting crack. I think it's number 5. Number 5. So I think that'll be a good option there for you.
I'd definitely look at the 5. I wouldn't look at anything else than the number 5.
I think for everyday rod, that's probably the rod I'd take.
But it's going to be very interesting because we do have an Assassin casting day coming up on the 16th of November.
Yeah, so why not wait and come try the rod out
for those that are obviously in East London, unfortunately. So there is the Assassin casting day coming up. But it's going to be interesting to actually cast that rod.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I think that's going to...
Because obviously, that is your chance. If you are in East London or surrounding,
or if you want to drive down
or do whatever. But essentially, it is your chance to test drive every rod in the
Assassin range. They bring all of them. I know, because last year we packed them all up. There's a lot of rods. Over 200 and something rods we packed up.
Yes, they bring a lot of rods, guys. So if you look at the whole range, I mean, they don't just bring a Horizon number 5 in blue. They bring it in blue and gold.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, just because. So, you get a chance to kind of test drive all the rods.
And that's free entry at Olivewood.
Free entry. First 50 people that rock up, free breakfast band.
The reels will be provided, but I do suggest to everyone out there, bring your own reel, because if you really want to get a good feel of a rod, if you are serious about purchasing a rod, bring the reel you're going to be using on that rod, because there might be a 14,000 size reel on that rod, and you might fish with a 10,000 or 8,000, you know what I mean? So just if you really want to get that balance right, but otherwise we will have reels provided for you guys to cast with.
Yeah, I have to agree there 100% because if you are buying a rod for you, it needs to.
If you're serious, want to buy our Assassin rod off there, bring your own reel and have a throw with your own reel, so you're getting the exact setup, because we won't unfortunately have all reels there. It'll just be our personal reels with us.
Exactly. Okay, so Stinker, any idea when the new Assassin Edge Surf Pro rods will be coming out? They'll be in store very soon.
Definitely before December, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll be in store. They're in already, apparently.
There we go.
Yeah, there
from
we
the director, they're in.
From the director, the puppet master himself, he says they're in already. No, we still need to, Dave.
Okay, they're in but not in, guys. They're in store, available shortly. Soon.
By tonight, because Dave's going to send me the prices now before he forgets.
He's done it already.
Dave. Okay, Justin Davies, yes, boy, new species for me. I'm assuming he's talking about the bronzies.
Yeah.
G-Unit, greetings. Does Nobi have any 11 or 12 foot, 1 to 3 ounce drop shot rods where did that one jump to? In a travel series.
No, I did see an 11-foot rod there. I don't know if it's a travel series. No, there's a 2-piece.
There's a 2-piece, yeah.
I don't think so. I could be mistaken though. They've got so many rods. The best thing, go check their website out. Go to Nobi, Google it, check out their full range, guys, and you can have a look yourself. There are too many. I don't know all the rods they have, to be honest.
I did the video with Matt from Nobi on the travel rods, which you can go check that video out. But to be honest with you, they have such an extensive range of rods and things. Like for me to go and remember everything.
But remember that I think I saw there were 40-something different rods in his van, and he pulled out a handful.
Yeah,
exactly. There was a lot of rods. So go check out their website, guys. You'll get the answers right there.
Exactly. Cole van der Merwe, when you guys going on a fishing adventure again? Look, I think we need to go to Double Mouth because we need someone to carry our bait box.
Yeah, the 55 litre Africooler.
Yeah,
this time.
the 55-litre Africooler, Cole, because I see you've been playing a lot of rugby and
Yeah, he's
your
looking,
legs
looking
have
quite
grown.
staunch there. Bro.
Looking a little bit buff, so the 55-litre will work now.
So we must jump in if we need double mouth soon, because it's going to be December time there, and then we're not going to get a chance to get inside there.
Yeah, no, so we'll definitely get up there soon, Cole. Justin Davies, I can't seem to find specs on the SWA Stratic. I'm trying to figure out if it's a sealed reel or not. The Stratic SWA will be a sealed reel.
The previous Stratic.
generation.
Yeah, I don't think there's an RPX rating, but it's definitely a sealed reel.
It's definitely
not a sealed reel. I can tell you that.
Anil Lakman, greetings guys from Anil of Umkamas, KZN. Good evening. Pitch saying, evening gents, best budget shark setup you'd recommend from the current specials.
Budget, you have any, what are those, I saw there was a precision on special. I don't know what weight it was though.
You know what? I did the specials and
but
I
you
can't
can't
even
remember
answer
all of
you.
them, yeah.
What is your budget?
Yeah.
Let's start there. Okay, so tell us what your budget is, and then
we can try work around something.
Let's work around something. That's going to be the easiest thing to check out. Justin Davies, I'm lank keen to throw an Evo. Yeah, it's a beautiful casting rod. That
is, yeah, casting dream, that rod.
Yeah. I'm a H. Unfortunately, I'm very far to test the Bluefish Razor. Please let me know how it costs. We definitely will report.
I'm definitely going to hurt that thing.
Yeah, no. Look, the nice thing is that obviously we do the setup and everything, and we arrive there early, so we definitely have a chance to, like,
I've got a couple of hours to play with rods.
Yeah, cast rods and test rods out, which is always great. But yeah, it's going to be a really cool day.
It always is a fun day.
You know, last year we had 100 and something anglers rock up for the morning, and it's from 8:30 until 1 p.m. So it's not a full day, but you get to test the rods, and it's just so much fun. And you get to speak to Sean and Rash and Sean Elliott and all the boys from.
And I suggest the guys, after you've taken the drive out there, as we did last year, pack your fishing gear. Since the West just around the corner, since the East just around the corner, chat to your mates and go have a little fish afterwards.
Exactly, yeah. We did the same thing last year. Because we wanted to test out the XT, which was launched.
Actually fished the XT on that day, yeah.
So I think this year what we might do is maybe we can do
ask for a razor or two.
The same thing, and we go down with the boys from Assassin and do the razor.
Razor, yeah.
Do the video while we're fishing with
yeah. Hopefully they will borrow us one to fish with if they don't need to sell again.
No, I'm sure they'll be able to borrow. Zeraki Kenpachi, thanks guys. I'm going to settle on the Tanashi, but I'm in Johannesburg. Any idea where I can have a feel for the Tanashi? Very hard to find this side, especially just to have a feel before ordering. Isn't Ghani's up that side?
Ghani, I don't know what happens in Johannesburg actually.
Yeah, neither do I, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think the problem you face in the Johannesburg side is they don't really cater to the saltwater market.
The chance of having that Tanashi also, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah. Dina Naidu, thanks for your channel. Besides the Akuma Euphoria, which other rod producers are making rods for multiplier reels? None, as far as I know.
No, I think those are for casting, for like surf casting rods, none that I know of. I know you might get one or two of the local builders of rods, the guys that aren't importing rods and things like that, or having rods built overseas and bought in the country. I know there are guys in East London like Blue Marlin. There's some guys Cape Town that are building rods up. So you might have to go to a rod builder and have a rod built up for yourself.
Yeah, so I think Dina did message me the other day, and I did suggest the Euphoria. Look, like Anton that came down. I mean, he bought the number 5 Horizon
and they just
for a multiplier, for the multiplier reel. It actually works.
Yeah,
like it's not designed for it, but it works.
Yeah. So what you can do, guys, you can always, the days of the rod's going to be this way and this way, those are fiberglass rods in the day. Carbon rod can work either way. So what you can do is you have the bonding finger taken off your rod. You might have to replace 2 or 3 eyes on the rod. As the eye space, just the bottom part, not the top part. Pretty much your bottom eyes, the spacing is changed. If you really want a top-notch rod, I suggest get that rod, take it into a rod builder, then to strip the guards, put a new set of guards on it, take the bonding finger off. You have a multiplier rod, top-notch multiplier rod.
Exactly. So, look, there's many ways to skin a cat. Yeah. Like Dean said, you know, the old days of the fiberglass rods where it either went this way
or that way.
Or that way.
Carbon fiber. There's no soft and hard part of a carbon rod unless you've got an oval blank, which only about 1 or 2 manufacturers in the world bring out oval blanks.
Yeah. So look, you do have options, but your options are then to, like Dean said, take it into a rod builder and get things sorted like that. Yeah. Tony Kruger, how's it, gents? Akuma Caspian 11-foot or Invincible for a scratching rod?
Invincible. That Caspian's very, very floppy, softy.
I must say, I'm actually a big fan of that Invincible rod. From the first time I saw it, which was when I actually flew up to Sensation with Dave last year. The first time. I still sent you photographs. I've been a big fan of that rod since then. Look, I mean, obviously, you and I both fish with higher spec rods, but I'm still a big fan of that Invincible. You know,
it's a nice, very nice rod.
Invincible, Archipelago, Cobb Master,
all good rods.
All good rods in that sort of price range.
Probably the rods we'd be fishing with if we weren't fortunate enough to be able to fish with other rods.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know why Dean's like very. I've noticed one thing with Dean, guys, is that he's very brand conscious. Like, we're talking about Akuma products here. He's like, he doesn't want to say that we actually fish with Assassin Affinities. Like,
no, but I've got an Akuma rods too, so I've fished all of them.
But you're allowed to say, like, hey, listen, we fish with Affinities.
Like, but like, I'm just, that's just where I am. I'm too humble, maybe.
Yeah, like I've noticed with some of our Tackle Tuesday videos, especially because I obviously have to go home and edit them, and then sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'll be listening, and Dean's like, like some other manufacturers, and I think to myself, like, you're allowed to say it.
Yeah, I can say what I want.
We are allowed to say that
something's rubbish.
Well,
no, we won't say that.
We won't say that, but I mean,
we don't like it. We don't like it.
Yeah, look, but you're allowed to say, like, if you're speaking about the Akuma Euphoria rod as an example, you're allowed to say that it compares with the Assassin Bluefish XT as an example.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I see if you're speaking about Akuma, you like,
I'm very political.
You try and like stick to, like, I'm just going to talk about Akuma tonight. Which you'll notice from some of the Novi videos. Like, I actually started comparing their lures very much or close to the Nomad. Like, it's almost like it feels like a Nomad quality lure.
Visually, they're the same. We don't know what's happening under the skin. Though. That's the thing. You don't know what's happening under the skin.
But they look and feel like a Nomad lure.
It looks like a 2,000 rand lure
at a fraction of the price.
Yeah. If the same thing is happening under the skin than is there, then Nomad need to be worried.
Well, they use BKK hooks.
Yeah, it's the CNC machining and the 3 wires. That's where
of course
that's where it's going to come to you.
But I mean, cosmetically, they're beautiful. They use either VMC or BKK. Nomad use BKK
hooks,
so they're using top tier hooks. I was actually editing the video today. That's why it's like on my mind, because I was listening to myself and Matt going through their range of sort of their popping surface lures.
See, that's where the big thing is going to be the difference, is the acoustics on the surface lure. That's like that's a big part.
So there was one that came to mind while I was editing the video, which was quite cool.
Chug.
Well, we actually mentioned the Chug Norris because I said that's like one of the best names for a lure that's ever.
It's the best lure in the world, guys. Everyone's got to own a Chug Norris.
And Matt still said, like, I know, look, the Aussies come up with some awesome names, but they've got a really cool one. So like the flying fish concepts, like dives down and goes up,
like the Nomad ones.
Yeah,
it's like that. There's something similar. Yeah.
So they've got a popper.
Yeah.
A diving popper.
Yes.
So that
goes sloop and then pops the top again. Yes,
dives, pop, and still makes those splashes.
Yes,
diving popper. That was one that like caught my attention today, which was really cool. It's always cool to like rewatch the videos. I have to rewatch them because I'm editing. Obviously, the live sessions are live, and they just get.
Say what you mean. If we make mistakes, we make mistakes.
Yeah, and I'm sure we make lots, guys. But anyway, it is what it is. Zaraki Kempachi, Bluefish Razor versus Hearty Rise Kai Suto. What would you guys choose personally and why? Do you want to go first or must I go first?
It's hard. Like, sorry guys, we do get a lot of these questions. It's like, I understand where you're coming from, but also, I'd say depending what, like on the day, I might be targeting this, and I might take a Bluefish Razor over a Kai Suto. But if I had to buy one, depending on the spec of rod you're buying, on the lighter scale, I always say this, on the lighter scale, I'd probably take the Razor. If I'm fishing it, well, they only come in 4 to 5 ounce, but on the heavier scale, which they don't come in, so just let me, 3 to 5 ounce, the razor which they come in. Kayasuta, I'd take if it was a 6 ounce rod upwards, which they don't come in the razor. So there's my answer. I know it's a bit complicated, but
You want my answer?
yes,
Kayasuto.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
So essentially, the reason that I say that is
Yeah.
that, like, don't get me wrong, razor's a beautiful rod. It's not the cheapest of
Yeah.
rods. So, like, also don't get me wrong, but never forget that
a Kayasuta is a
Kayasuto
high spec rod.
is actually a
1,000
7,000
rand,
plus
rand, yeah.
rand rod. You know.
Yeah.
So
But it's also not about always the money on the
it's
rod.
not about the
You-
money.
You like
no.
my favorite dropshot rod for years cost how much?
Yeah, yeah.
$8.99.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I hear you, but for me, the Kayasuto, you know, it's got its pedigree, so I would choose
Yeah.
Kayasuto.
Listen,
That's me.
one thing I want to say about the Kayasuto, I was fishing with Dylan Jacobs yesterday, and he's got I don't know, the blue one. It's like a turquoisey color blue one.
Okay.
Man, the color of that rod, I've only seen them in the shop, under the sunlight and stuff like that. It's like I just couldn't stop staring at his rod the whole day. I was like entranced by this color of this oaks rod. Fantastic. They got their coloring. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks
So
good.
look, their coloring is bright.
Yeah. No, I liked that. Blue looked beautiful. I don't know.
It's bright. My only downfall with.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me backtrack and say that maybe I'm a little bit too focused on aesthetics.
Yes. So am
Um,
I though.
So my only gripe with Kayasutos, or actually Hearty Rise in general, is that they put that code like bold
Big.
on
Big.
the rods, like
Yeah.
KST.
Yes,
This
yes,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
big and
Yeah.
bold. Aesthetically, I don't like it.
It makes no difference to the rod, but
makes
I get
no
what you're saying. No,
difference.
I get what you're saying.
But yeah, like things like that's maybe like let's say, for example, last night I was fishing with the Horizon number
Yeah.
8, and Steve was fishing with a Paragon, the 7
Yeah.
to 9 ounce, the Blue Marlin Paragon. And look, don't get me wrong, Blue Marlin, great rods. Until I shone my headlight onto
the
it,
70 show.
and it showed the sticker, and I was like, whoa. And like Steve's in the sticker business,
Yeah.
and I'm
Can't
like,
even build himself a new one.
I'm like thinking to myself, geez, man, you need to like change up the sticker. Like the Horizon's got like that class.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas like for me, nothing against the rod. It's a great rod.
Just don't like the sticker.
I just don't like the sticker.
No, well, that's probably also a reason I like the Affinity so much. It's because it's
sleek.
It's sleek and it's so subtle. You can't even see the word Affinity written on it. So, and that I like the rod. So I'm gonna like it because, guys, we creatures of habit. Humans are visually. It's about vision. That's our first sense. So if we physically like something, you're gonna like it straight away. Yeah, you're gonna. It's gonna help you, assist you to like it.
No, I hear you. But yeah, like I don't know. Some guys are not fussy.
Or like rods I like, because it doesn't have it's got a split grip. I won't fish with it.
Yes,
It's probably one of the best rods out there. I physically won't fish with it because there's a ring of aluminium in the grip somewhere, and I won't fish with it. Yeah, crazy as it is.
Yeah. So I was having the same sort of conversation with the customer during the course of last week, actually, and I said, like, I don't know what the debate came down to, whether it was, I think it could have been around like braid choice.
Yeah.
Because I think he was going for like an Affinity, a Stratic SWB, and then it came to the JDB DNA braid, and I said to him, how aesthetically inclined are you? Like,
you got to put black on.
Like, because here's the kicker, is that the Affinity and the Stratic look great together, but put black braid on, it really looks great. But then you can't see it at night.
Yeah, you can't see it at night.
So
I said, spare spool and you get neon just for night.
Yeah, I had to like say to him, like, how aesthetically worried are you like about things in general? Because like for me, I'd always choose black braid, but I can't see it at night. So now I'm like thinking to myself, like, do aesthetics really matter to me that much anymore? I'd prefer to see my braid at night, to be honest with you.
I did, but now I don't really care, but I still care.
Yeah, also.
I don't care, but I do care.
Yeah, I also still care, but I also don't care. Yeah, which is quite nice.
Like when the stuff's new, but like afterwards, like yeah, once it's got its first scratch, it's fine. Then you can put any color braid on it.
Yes, and I was looking at the condition of my poor twin power last night, and I was thinking to myself, man,
If you hurt it, bro.
sure.
You need to mount, like, have you seen what Saragossa looks like? And it's still strong, bro.
No, I know.
Listen, guys, I've thrown a Saragossa around for 3 years. It went for its first bearing change the other day. Fantastic. Changed one bearing after 3 years, never been serviced. Thing feels better than brand new again.
Yeah, no. Look, the condition of my twin power, I'm quite embarrassed by it.
Is it?
Yeah. No.
How's your little 5,000 one doing?
I don't know. It's at your house.
Okay, beautiful conditions.
Is
Don't
it?
worry, scratch free.
Scratch free, yeah. Since '93. Okay, let's get back to some comments here, guys. We've been speaking nonsense, going off the beaten track here. Fishing Port Elizabeth, Brew, their lures are top notch. That's referring to Nobi. Kobe Stebat, good evening from a very windy Mazeppa. Brew,
Whoa, is
we're
the
gonna-
wind pumping?
we're gonna be
The
seeing
carriage
the-
should be
seeing
pumping tomorrow then.
we
Which way is
see-
it blowing? West?
east.
East, fine. Good,
East.
yeah.
No, so we'll be seeing them on Friday.
Yeah.
We're leaving early Friday morning.
Yeah.
Coming back Monday, straight from Mazeppa to tackle Tuesday. Literally straight
Nice.
from there.
Nice.
So I'm fetching Steve at
Yeah.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
We get to the pond 7:30.
Yeah.
And then I'm literally driving back from Mazeppa, getting
On
across
Monday.
the pond,
On Monday.
tired.
Oh, nice. That's fine.
I have to drop Steve at home, then come
Yeah.
straight back here.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be in East London.
So yeah,
I've got to work.
I will be exhausted. By the time I have to edit that video,
Yeah.
my eyes are going to be talking in cursive. But yeah, we're looking forward to a very good weekend. Daryl Watson, anyone fishing the Trenery's fishing compo this weekend?
I'm not. I've heard about it. I know there's a fantastic comp code, like 5,000 rand for the biggest cob or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some really good
That's
prizes. I heard
decent.
they're chatting about it. So I hope a lot of guys do enter that.
Yeah, it's always good to support these comps, guys. Anyway, let's get, guys, the time's actually like running away from us. So we're going to close up these last few comments and then we're going to end tonight's live. Fishing Port Elizabeth says, Dean, I'm also an aesthetic shopper.
100%.
Yeah,
Got to look the part, but
like I'm wearing a white t-shirt and white shoes. Like you can't have a white t-shirt and then black shoes.
No.
Like you can't throw it off
unless
like
you're Michael
that.
Jackson.
Yes, then it's okay. Albert Basson, why is my Saragossa 14,000 making bubbles under the paint? Not only mine, see many other Saragossas doing that.
I haven't seen. I'm just saying, like, how are you washing it? Are you using black water, fresh water? Could be a manufacturing fault. I don't know. I haven't got the reel to see in front of me, so it can. It's paint. Things like that can happen.
Yeah, like
take it into where you bought it and have a look, guys.
yeah, like once you get that first little like nick
Scratch.
or scratch,
Probably
like
you get a scratch on your
sometimes-
spool. You get salt intrusion under the paint. It's going to start lifting the paint, guys. It's only paint, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it does happen.
So the same things actually started happening to my twin power,
yeah,
unfortunately.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
The reel is still gonna perform.
Yeah.
It might look battered and
Yeah.
bruised.
Once you get that first big chip out and you get stuff underneath there, yeah, the salt gets onto the aluminium, whatever the reel's made out of. Aluminium corrodes the salt. Unfortunately, it does corrode. Yeah, things like that are going to start happening. It's corrosion.
Yeah, and it is what it is. Last comment here, guys. Conrad Swart, evening, gents. Just one question. I've got a Loomis rod, and when I throw, the front tip of the rod flew off. The first joint is very loose, not a spigot joint. Please help.
Is it been pushed in far enough? Otherwise, if it's a brand new rod, I'd take it back to where you bought it from and ask them to check it out. Otherwise, surfboard wax works really well, guys.
Yeah, surfboard wax.
Put a bit of
is
surfboard
winner.
wax on the spigot joint, it works beautifully.
That is a winner. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up for
Yeah.
tonight.
Supper time, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm also hungry. Time to get home. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. Stay tuned for Tackle Tuesday tomorrow night. And as always, we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.